Big Bang Boxing News, and I'm here for it. I got a quick question. How did a simple boxing match become a race driven play? How did a simple two combatants uh, fighting a heavyweight championship fight, how did it turn into racism, hate, and just disdain towards Deontay Wilder? You know what? It didn't, they tried to say it wasn't racial in the beginning, but it was. It was just racially charged from the beginning. People tried to keep it clean when, the build up to the fight. They was just really keeping it boxing. But after the fight, you really saw the racism come out. And it's really a shame because, sports usually bring people together, and you got a common goal and a common, a winner, you all agree on the winner, you decide who you want to win, and you go with that. And just like, baseball, there's black people on the team, there's white people on the team, but all races root for that one team because that's your team. But when it came to Deontay Wilder, he didn't get that respect from his home team, his home crowd, his home audience at all, right? So once Tyson Fury defeats Deontay Wilder and claims the belt, people in America start calling him the king. And I bet you if you go back and look, half of these people weren't even Tyson Fury fans until this happened, or until the build up to the fight, and then they made it a racial issue, black versus white, good versus evil. And the Gypsy King, the Gyp, you King, he actually made a comment at the end of the fight about darkness and light. And it was a little veiled slickness on his part. And I got what he was saying, and I saw what he was doing there. But that's okay. That's for another video. We saw that what he did, right? So now this thing is a race-driven agenda on both sides, right? And it's become very ugly. But I must say this. When I thought Deontay Wilder straight up lost the fight, it was what it was. Okay, on to the next, he'll come back. And I didn't have any ill feelings towards Tyson Fury or his delegates or his, constituents. I just thought it was, hey, it was, Tyson Fury had the better night. I was upset because I wanted Deontay Wilder to win because he's an American heavyweight and I'm an African American. But when I found out that he cheated him, that's when I became upset. So as a sports fan, I'm not allowed to be upset that my team or my person that I'm rooting for lost. So how does me being mad about my sports team or my sports figure losing make me a racist? How does that make me a racist? That makes no sense whatsoever. But what it really tells you is when you come out and you have overwhelming evidence to prove, let's say, the Cleveland Indians were cheating in the World Series if they ever been in the World Series. But anyway, you get my point. If there's evidence that the Cleveland Indians cheated against the Houston Astros, and a probe came out and they looked into it and they saw, yep, these guys did cheat. All the bats were corked and they put something in their water. You would be upset. It's going to be the upsetness because they lost. Now you're super upset because the fashion that they lost was dishonest. So here it is. We were a little upset that Deontay Wilder lost. Now you compile it with he was cheated and he lost. Now you're really upset. So how does that become racism? I just want to know how does that become racism when you point it out and certain people see it and say, oh, you're just a crybaby loser. How does me pointing out that somebody cheated make me a crybaby loser? Now that's reverse racism right there. Because what you're really saying is, hey, okay, He cheated. So what? But he still won. How could won and cheated occupy the same space? They can't. That's a double negative. That's stupid. So this thing is not, being driven by a certain demographic who picked out that he was cheating, but to certain people who are receiving the information that he cheated. So the people that are upset are the Tyson Fury fans. But if they were really advocates of the sport of boxing, they would be mad just like we are mad. We want a clean sport. But you don't care about the clean sport. You care about the image of being a winner and defeating an African-American man. That's what it boils down to. So now that it comes out that you beat this African-American athlete via messed up methods, now you look bad. Now you're upset. Now you want to say, let's sweep this under the rug. It's really not nothing. It's really nothing there. Nobody has really debunked the Tyson Fury glove theory. None of them. All they can say is your butt hurt, you're mad, the superior white race took down the black race. I saw that. Somebody said that in my comments the other day. That's a topic for another show. But I mean, it's just you can't call somebody racist or butthurt because they was able to reveal something that truly took place beyond a reasonable doubt. You can't call somebody racist for that. You can't. That's like the police pull you over and the cop is white, you're an African-American male, and you have pounds of cocaine on the seat. But he pulled you over because your back tail light was out and he was going to give you a warning. You roll down the window, he look over on the seat and he see 80 pounds of cocaine sitting on your seat. You can't call a cop a racist because he pulled you over and saw the cocaine on your seat. So you can't call Deontay Wilder fans racist because we saw what Tyson Fury was doing and we pointed it out. You can't do that. It makes no sense. The Glovegate scandal is going nowhere. Tyson Fury has put a permanent black eye on the sport of boxing, and it must be investigated. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. This has to be addressed. You can put out your little debunk videos. You can put out your let's ask this person or let's ask this person, which is very misleading. Ask Tyson Fury. Ask Tyson Fury, because I tell you what, if I was Tyson Fury, I wouldn't have cut the comments off on my IG. I wouldn't have cut the comments off on my different social media platforms. What I would have did if somebody accused me of cheating, I would have went live on Facebook or IG or YouTube and said, I am not guilty of those crimes and I can prove it to you. He's not doing that. Now, if somebody say Tyson Fury's sneaking and drinking, that's one thing because he can go in the bathroom, he can go to places and do that, and nobody can really substantiate that. But we can substantiate this, so you have to come clean about it. The drinking, you can sneak around until somebody actually catches you with a bottle. But we actually caught you with the gloves, your fist inside the wrist part. So we caught you. So the smart, intelligent thing would do for Tyson Fury to debunk it and come out and say, you know what? Hey, I hear everybody talking. I hear the chatter. I would never do that. I would show to you and prove to you that I didn't do that. Let's go. I would want to do that just like a little child. When they blamed you for something, you get so mad when you know you didn't do it. Man, I promise you I didn't do it. I promise you. You'd be so animated and you'd be so ready to exonerate yourself in the eyes of your accusers. He's not doing that because he knows he's guilty. The evidence is overwhelming. Deontay Wilder fans, whether black or white, cannot be racist for pointing out something that was illegal. It makes no sense. You need to stop it. Let's get ready for this trilogy. Let's get this investigated, and it needs to be looked into. I'm done with it, but I'm not done with the glove situation. I'm done with this one, but I'm not done with it because this thing is going to keep twisting and turning and twisting and turning and twisting and turning because people don't want to recognize the truth that's right in front of them. We can't unsee that. We cannot unsee the gloves. We saw it. We saw it flapping. We saw it. We're right there looking at it. We can't unsee it. You can't make us unsee it. The whole world saw it. Even the people that don't want to believe it saw it. That's why they're mad, because they saw it. And they hoping that it's not true. They hoping it's a Photoshop. But it's legit. Until your king comes out and debunks that, we're rolling with it. Because it's the truth. And we're rolling with truth. It's your boy Big Juke with the scoop for Big Bang Boxing News. And I'm here for it. Always remember to like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. Hit the bell icon for notifications so you can know when I'm uploading new content. Peace.